El plato fuerte de la jornada es, sin duda, la retrospectiva de Showstudio. En breve, una entrevista con Schuller en distrito56.com. ¿Cómo surge la idea de crear Showstudio en una época en que Internet todavía no estaba tan instaurado?
Well, Nick Knight always had the idea of creating a platform to promote fashion film and also to promote fashion imagery in general that is more inclusive and more transparent than the setup that was existing before, which was essentially the magazine setup. So he wanted to create a website that displays fashion in a very honest way and in a way that's better for the artist and also for the recipient. So he wanted to show how art is created. He wanted to show how technology can improve imagery in fashion. And when he launched Showstudio in 2000, the internet was still very young. And looking back, it's funny how immature some of the projects were, but at the time they were revolutionary. For example, our first live stream only transmitted an image every 2 minutes. It was called Sleep, and now obviously live streaming is, very much progressed from that. But at the time it was new and it was exciting, and until now Showstudio is sort of pushing the boundaries of what is possible with technology.
¿Qué es para ti un fashion film?
The favorite question. Well, for me personally, I think a fashion film is a short format film that is based online. I think the platform is very unique to fashion film as a genre and makes it also different to other filmmaking genre. So fashion film is supposed to be shown on the internet, and it's supposed to center around fashion. Fashion has to be the main star in a fashion film. No matter if fashion is an actual garment or a piece of clothing, or if it's sort of the inspiration, behind the collection of a designer. So then that doesn't necessarily have to be a piece of fashion in the film, but you have to still communicate the universe, the inspirations, the mood, the feel of the designer that you're making a film for.
Háblanos sobre esta nueva convocatoria de Showstudio para crear una serie o para poder producir una serie de fashion films que van a participar en un concurso. Cuéntanos un poco al respecto.
There is the Showstudio Fashion Film Awards, which essentially is a competition for filmmakers across the world to submit their films. And it's funny looking back because Nick Knight has been pioneering fashion film for such a long time, but he's never created a competition such as. And for the last 15 years, he's constantly hunting for, the new talent in fashion films. And he's always looking out for, young filmmakers, young designers, young image makers. So really, it has been sort of coming to this moment for a long time, that now is the time where he's creating this competition and he's really calling out, globally for the best young filmmakers and most original ideas to submit a film to Showstudio. And, the prizes that these people will receive are amazing. There's a sort of mentorship and there's cash prizes and equipment prizes to win. So really, it's a great time for anybody young to submit their films, and they will all be seen by Nick himself, which, in itself is already an honor.
Y para terminar, cuéntanos qué puedes adelantarnos sobre esta retrospectiva que vamos a ver hoy viernes y mañana sábado.
Well, we're showing 10 of Showstudio's best fashion films over the years, and most of them are quite recent because we like to look into the future, and fashion film is evolving so quickly. But also I'm going to talk a little bit about the history of fashion film and in relation to Showstudio, the reasons why Nick Knight set it up in 2000, the sort of main strands, that we're trying to push and promote, the way how we are trying to find, new ways of promoting fashion imagery, and the sort of history of fashion film as seen from the sort of Showstudio team and obviously Nick Knight and his ways of pioneering the genre.